Hey Trekkers! We just visited the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo to check out some major highlights before the end of the season and some pretty drastic changes coming up. First off, if you don't know anything about the zoo in Cleveland, the 183-acre park is home to more than 600 wildlife species. The zoo is operated by the Cleveland Metroparks, which maintains Cleveland's extensive system of parks and nature preserves. The property is actually split into two main areas: the traditional zoo side, home to big game species such as elephants, bears, and a pretty awesome tiger exhibit, and the rainforest, which we'll talk about in just a minute. Now, the zoo has undergone many substantial changes over the years, including the fact that it was completely relocated from downtown Cleveland to the suburbs. Its original site now being the home of the free-to-enter Cleveland Museum of Art, which is another Cleveland must-do. Anyway, back to the zoo. The first animals you might see upon entering the zoo are, of course, the African elephants, originally brought to Cleveland in 1956. In 1975, a major primate and cat complex was built on the zoo's high point. You'll probably want to take the tram. The primate house was renovated in 1985 to add an awesome aquatics exhibit for you marine life junkies. Wolf Wilderness was added in 1997 to showcase the North American frontier with wolves, beavers, and my favorite, the bald eagle. In the year 2000, the zoo unveiled the Australian Adventure, which brought kangaroos, wallaby, the cutest dingo, and a train ride to the exploration experience. In 2004, the Steffi Center for Zoological Medicine opened, where guests can see how these amazing animals are cared for. Visitors can even witness live animal surgery through a viewing window. Not that we saw any surgeries while we were there. In 2011, our elephant friends got a little curb appeal when the elephant crossing was added to expand the exhibit and also allowed guests to mingle with some meerkats. Giraffes joined the zoo in 2015, and in 2016, the Tiger Passage opened, allowing guests to stroll through and under some seriously big cats. On to 2018, the newly opened Asian Highlands exhibit shows off snow leopards and the adorable red panda. Now, for those of you who may be Clevelanders or visited the Cleveland Zoo in the past, you might recall every child's most exciting memory, Monkey Island. This was removed in 2019 to construct the Rhino Reserve, which opened the following year and features the now critically endangered eastern black rhino, of which there are only about 1,000 left in the world due to poaching. In 2023, Susie's Bear Hollow opened, serving as a playground for youngsters to get treetop high alongside Andean and sloth bears. In addition to up-close animal encounters, the zoo also features a number of events throughout the year that draw nearly 1.3 million visitors, the most attended annual experience being the Asian Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival first appeared at the Cleveland Zoo in 2018 and became a yearly summer event, with the exception of taking a year off due to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The festival, which draws around 150,000 visitors each year, displays more than 1,000 paper lanterns throughout 70 exhibits, with options to walk through or even drive through the zoo on select dates. I have to share that despite being marketed for its food, the dining experience during the festival isn't really that great, so we do recommend that you eat before visiting. Nonetheless, the Lantern Festival is an awesome time to not only see some really stunning decorations, but many of the animals are still viewable during early evening festival hours. Okay, so what's this about Cleveland having a rainforest? The rainforest at the Cleveland Zoo opened in 1992, featuring animals from the rainforests of Africa, Asia, and the Western Hemisphere, from orangutan and sloths to a free-flight bird exhibit and capybara. The rainforest was a favorite of zoogoers. Did I say was? Well, the rainforest closed its doors on September 10th, 2024 to make way for a new jungle trek experience known as the Primate Forest, expected to open in 2026. The new building is reconstructing the zoo's famous orangutan habitat, as well as adding a new area for gorillas, which might include a walkthrough exhibit similar to the Tiger Passage. Unfortunately, the gorilla exhibit might not be open until 2032, when the zoo celebrates its 150th anniversary. So there you have it, an African savanna, a rainforest, and the outback tucked away in suburban Cleveland. That brings this trek to a wrap. Be sure to like and subscribe for more travel news and tips to make your next trek spectacular.